2022 is the International Year of Glass. We were asked by the Contemporary Glass Society and Plymouth College of Art to join in their event, Melting Pot, which is about broadening the sort of glass network in the Southwest. We wanted to help open up our doors and welcome our friends to just show glassmaking in its best light, try and bring in some of the best of the UK down and showing what we do.
Got a good relationship with Richard. I love this place. The event was really just to bit of a social get together again, just to do something that we're not used to doing. Everyone gets stuck in their own little bubbles, as I said, and just seeing other people's skills really, and hopefully learning from that.
We talk about passing on skills. You know, we get to pick up traditional skills and pass them on. But when you think there was some fella doing exactly the same thing as you, looking down that iron at the same piece of glass, going wobbly and wobbly and wobbly, and making the same decisions as you, but 200 years ago, it does feel like it's a time warp thing. We've got modern furnaces with controllers and all the safety gizmos, but the conversation with you on the end of the stick, looking at that bit of glass, like how much or when to stop, that hasn't changed. And these guys are all the same. They come from different, you know, they're making art glass, production glass, but they're still having the same conversation, and we're from different parts of the country. We've had makers who have done this for 50 years down here, and some that are just in their first couple of years of doing this, and we all bond around the same thing. We're all, you know, we meet in the middle, and we've got this synergy between us. You know, we're all having the same relationship with our hands and the material and what we imagine it to be like.
My name's Catherine Husky, and I'm from Devereux and Husky Glassworks in Wiltshire. Today I'm demoing at Tane Valley Glass, and it's part of the Melting Pot glass events happening in collaboration with Plymouth College of Art. The piece I'll be demoing today is called Casito, and it is a blown bowl which has drips of molten glass inside it. Once all the glass has been gathered, I then blow it up with Lane Rowe assisting me, and we're blowing it up to around about a 20cm diameter sphere. This then gets punted, so Lane brings me a gather of glass which I attach to the bottom of the bubble, and we transfer it from the blowing iron onto the solid iron. We then heat up the top of it to open it out to allow it to become the bowl form. We then have to keep it on its edge of heat, so Lane has to work quite hard giving it little flashes of heat so it is just on the edge of being warm but not moving. And then I gather individual bits of glass from the furnace, and each one is placed inside the bottom of the bowl, and then I whip the iron quickly out, and it creates a really thin strand that goes up the edge. And we do this multiple times, so it probably takes around about an hour to fill the form, and each one is slightly different. I take time in between looking, assessing, and actually just seeing how it fills. I don't want it to be a straight line of them at the top. I want there to be movement. So we take time to assess, look, maybe put a bit more heat into the punty, and then once it's finished and I think it's full, so then we just reshape it, let it even out heat, because I've put a lot of hot glass inside it, and then we take it over and we can knock it off. We glove it into the annealing oven, and then it cools down overnight so we can see the true colours and the piece tomorrow.
And we've picked up so much new information and just some techniques we've never heard of, let alone seen. So we've been watching like kids again. So we're re-energized with a whole load of new design options and method options, and just seeing how good some people are and where that bar can be. You know, so it's definitely raised our expectation of what we can do ourselves. And for the younger members of our team, you know, they've seen some top-class glassmaking. They're leaving this totally revved up and inspired.
So I'm really grateful to have been asked to come to Melting Pot and get to demo my work. And this is something that I know Rich is really wanting to put on each year. And it's something that I think could be amazing for new people into glass, so recent graduates, but also people who are working professionally as a hub for a community and for everyone to get together. I can't wait for the next event.
Absolutely fantastic. It was mesmerising. I was so engrossed yesterday I forgot to have any lunch. I'll get a diary for next year and book it in.